When I went to college, I always thought I was going to be a high school football or baseball coach or both. So I kind of groomed my mentality. If I don't get to play pro ball, well, I was educating myself to be a high school baseball or football coach, and I really love football. I always thought the best job at the time before I got into this was I loved to have been an offensive coordinator in football. 1983, I went to big league spring training, Atlanta Braves. Joe Torre was the manager. Dale Maxwell was the third base coach. And one morning, Maxie walks by and says, "Hey, Joe wants to talk to her." And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, what have I done? Goes in, sits me in his office, talking to some other people in the front office of the Braves. Were talking that they needed a rookie league manager. A lot of them had recommended me. And I said, "Joe, I'm really young, I want to keep playing." But he basically said, "They don't have plans for you. You want to stay in baseball, and this is probably your best shot." And I grew up a lot in a couple of hours. And back in that office, one of my idols as a kid was Bob Gibson, the pitcher. He was on that staff, so he's right beside me in the locker room. I went probably from 24 or 5 years old to about 45 in a couple of hours. I managed Pawtucket for 4 years. 97, I was a Major League Advanced guy. And then I was field coordinator for a couple of years, and then they gave me the job. Of course, everybody's dream is to get to the big leagues, and 17, 18 years coaching, managing in different jobs to get that opportunity. So I was very thankful to get the call and get a chance to do it. I went down. They hadn't won a championship in like 30 years, 29 years, I think. We won 5 out of 6 championships. And my first taste that year was a young man who had just played A-ball, A-League player in this league. Well, his name was Miguel Cabrera. The next year he started in AA. They won the World Series, and he was a big factor when they had called him up late in the year. That's how long I've done it. Miguel was a puppy to Miguel's retirement, so I've been lucky enough to go to Venezuela that many years. One of the best moments of feelings I ever had in my life, we were playing the Caribbean World Series one year, and they'd gone around the country asking kids that were like 10 to 14 years old, who would they want to play for? And the guy told me, he said 80% said Buddy Bailey. And you think, holy moly. I've represented Venezuela 6 times in international competition, luckily to win it once. So all those games on TV, you're visual, people see you. And I think the one big thing that captured those people that like me is because when we did win the Caribbean down in Mexicali, Mexico in '09, the Venezuelan championship is for Tigre fans. This is for all of Venezuela. Well, I think it's important that it's the first full year, it's a balance, but it's a grind. You're not going to get better than anything if you don't put in the effort, time, reps, and the work. And a lot of them like, oh, why are we doing this? But then when they go home for the winter, you hope what you expect and demand of them, they come back expecting and demanding it of themselves, because that's what the big leaguers have done. Somebody in their career has expected and demanded a lot of them, and when they get to the big leagues, they don't even realize it, but gosh, they're taking it on themselves now. I'm really pushy on players who might be overboard sometimes, but the real gamers don't mind it. You're pushing for perfection. Because if anybody strives for perfection and really works hard at it, if you come up just a notch or two short, you're still going to be in the upper 90%, and that's what you have to do if you're going to be successful. Everybody thinks the competition is every day winning or losing the game. The competition is trying to find a way to tap the players to help them push themselves to get the most out of themselves. So that's competition in itself. Hopefully we're doing the right guidance to put them in that position, and their aptitude lets them know, okay, this is what it takes, this is what I got to do, and I'm going to have to stick to it daily.